I drive out to a pre-ranged road in the green wooded country, and Jack comes along running. I'm reading The Hero Within, waiting for him, and look up and see him in my rear-view mirror. "Hello," he says. "Hey, nice to see you." He is pouring beads of sweat. "You too," he smiles. God, he looks good. I hand him a water bottle filled with tap water and 2 ice cubes, and he squirts the water over his face and in his mouth. "Thanks." "What do you think?" I say, looking around at the green woods and narrow road. "I think you should move down the road. Better visibility in both directions. That way we won't be surprised by a runner or a car." "Good idea." Down the road, Jack comes up to my open window and squirts water in his mouth, drinks some, and then pulls out his cock, which is not small or totally flaccid, but already of some size, although hanging softly and pallid, blanched in color. He strokes himself. "It's getting hard," he says, "and what a sight, his heavy, hanging, swollen head and cock growing hard." I take in the view of his pale pink cock in his hand hanging out of his red nylon shorts, and the green bushes, trees behind, and the absolute silence of the road. No birds, although earlier I heard the chirp of birds. This is all new to me. I don't know what will unfold. "I notice you're not wearing too much," he says, looking at my dress. I'm wearing a low-necked, sleeveless cotton vest. I'd covered up with a mauve tank top while driving here, but when I pulled off the road to take a pee in the weeds, with the fluff of a grey dandelion ball tickling my pussy, I took off my top. "Do you like it?" I ask as I take my 2 full, white, soft, luscious, voluminous breasts and pop them out of my black top, presenting them like 2, yes, white doves. "Lovely sight," he says. "Yes, lovely sight, you too," I say. He strokes his cock, and I look at it. One eye. It's like looking at a snake. I can't see Jack's face, only his one-eyed cock and his hand and his body up to his neck. I should have a convertible, you know, because the roof gets in the way. Jack is dripping sweat on the black leather paneling and down on me. "I'm dripping all over your car." "That's okay." I take his cock in my mouth and see this sexy image in my side mirror, my cheeks drawing in as I suck him, emphasized by my high cheekbones. What a fantastic image, I say, and he, an artist and pornographer, asked me to adjust my mirror to accommodate him. I do, and then he sees what I see. He strokes himself, and I lean forward and just add to his stroke by putting my lips on the head of his cock and taking his rhythm with my tongue and lips open and soft to rub against his stroking cock. Without seeing him, I know he is excited. "Do you want me to shoot?" "Yes." Now I know this is the come by and watch me shoot in the car scenario that we talked about. "Where do you want it? On your face? In your mouth?" "Both." "Open your mouth." I open my mouth and close my eyes, and he begins to spurt. A big, warm burst of liquid in my mouth and on my face, dripping off my chin into the car, and it is sweet, wet, warm, and I swallow it. He groans as he comes. It's a time freeze frame, the perception, all happening at once and only for a few moments. The anticipation, sensation of imminent coming, the warm, hot shot in my mouth and dripping down my mouth and chin, and the awareness of his pleasure, protracted, held, and then as I swallow his cum. It is sweet, the reflection, I would call it later, of a cum. Ah, yes, the mirror, his cock, my breasts, and the green, green bushes.